In 1978, Senator John Briggs proposed the first specifically anti-gay legislation in California. The initiative was introduced to the ballot as a way to weaken and debase the gay populace. However, the work done by gay women in San Jose to bring down Briggs helped to reduce the existing segregation between gay men and gay women in the area, bringing the gays of San Jose together to form an actual community. Prior to the takeoff of the gay rights movement, life for gays in the San Jose area was a difficult one, with gay men and gay women keeping their lives both separate and secret. In the early 1970s, there were small movements towards bringing together a community, but they still kept the men and women basically separate from each other. But once the matriarchs of the San Jose gay rights movement hit the pavement, gay men and women began working together, eventually forming a thriving community that was spread like veins throughout the city. Gay men and women had to keep their sexuality a secret in order to protect their lives, jobs, and families. Out gays faced ostracism, the possibility of being deemed an unfit parent and losing their children, and job loss, like Wiggsy Severson, who lost her job as a teacher in Palo Alto when she was outed by her partner's family. Gays also had to deal with the very real worry of being arrested if they were caught in a gay-friendly location. For obvious reasons, the surreptitious lives of the San Jose gays were quite necessary at the time, but it also helped to keep them isolated from each other. Even if their situation allowed them to be out, it was difficult to meet other gays. There were only a handful of gay establishments in Santa Clara County prior to 1977. All of them were bars, and all held an element of danger in entering. People who didn't like bars had few other options to meet people, choosing to either join one of the few organizations in San Jose or at San Jose State University, or to cruise St. James Park in hopes of the off chance of meeting someone. The places and organizations that were already in place did not encourage the integration of men and women. In fact, it was quite contrary. The organizations that existed were either entirely male or entirely female groups, and the bar scene was just the same. If women went into male bars, they were shunned and let known that they were not welcome. Likewise, were a man to go into a lesbian bar, he would be entirely ignored, even if he were there on friendly terms. Only lives oppressed gays and lesbians as it was. But when Briggs joined Anita Bryant's crusade against homosexuals with his proposal for Proposition 6, it was meant to break down the gays even further. However, this proposal ended up launching San Jose into a frenzy that resulted in males and females coming together to bring down the initiative. The passing of the proposition would have meant that teachers could be fired for being gay, or for simply supporting gays in any way. The platform ran under the Save Our Children campaign, which didn't want gays to be parents, teachers, or in any other position which helps form the minds of the youth, arguing that the gays would be corrupting and recruiting the children. Gays all over the state were upset about the proposition, but most felt that San Francisco would be able to handle it. San Jose decided not to leave it up to chance after Rosalie, Nikki Nichols, and Johnny Staggs came out and said that San Francisco simply wasn't enough, and San Jose needed to do their part to help defeat the proposition. Within a week of Briggs announcing his proposal, hundreds of gay men and women gathered at the De Anza Hotel and pledged money towards the cause. The men and women of San Jose continued to work together against the initiative until November 1978, when both the county and state voters defeated it. San Jose gays marched together in both pride and pickets, distributing the flyers made by Johnny and Nikki in their company, Miss Atlas Press. Men and women alike also joined Johnny and Nikki on a crusade to Sacramento to confront politicians face to face. Nikki and Johnny also helped to initiate the united effort to put together San Jose's pro-human rights anti-Briggs rally, which was attended by and had speakers of both sexes. The unity brought by having a joint cause to fight against did not end there. Rather, it led to a gamut of bi-gendered social activities and groups. Gay men and women opened their minds to the opposite gender, frequenting their bars and attending their events. There were different fundraisers with both male and female entertainers that gay men and gay women attended together. Additionally, there was much less tension in the bars between men and women. The initiative also gave way to an emergence of groups and establishments for both men and women. New groups, such as Susan B. Anthony Democratic Club, were founded by and welcomed both men and women. 1979 saw 15 new gay bars and restaurants in Santa Clara County, and in 1981, the Billy DeFrank Center opened its doors to the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered people of the South Bay area, offering information, support, and services for the LGBT community to this day. Prior to the introduction of the Briggs Initiative to the June 1978 ballot, San Jose didn't really have a gay community. But the movement that Johnny Staggs and Rosalie Nikki Nichols helped to stir up caused the gays of the community to really come together as a whole. This led to a network becoming available to both male and female gays of the San Jose area. So although the initiative was originally designed to destroy the lives of gays, it ended up backfiring and bringing the gays of the San Jose area together. Winning the vote against the initiative was a great prize, but the real prize was how opposition provided a reason to finally unite and create an actual community to thrive in.